Hey, Dave LeCount with Head Games Motorworks. Today we are going to talk about the VVTI versus non-VVTI 1JZ exhaust ports. I listened to you. We're going to flow them. Check it out. Now you guys might remember this beautiful specimen, amazing exhaust ports that are just a little bit bigger than a quarter, and everybody said, man, you need the GTE non-VVTI, and so we had one come in, and we're going to flow this bad bear. I don't think it is going to be much different, but we are going to flow them against each other. Now, I've never made it a secret that I have not flow tested any of this stuff, so it's going to be all new to me today because, well, I've never really cared about a 1JZ, but we put a 1JZ or 1.5JZ video up, and for whatever reason, they're all coming here now. And so we're going to learn a little bit about it, and we're going to do it together. We're going to be flowing them on a OEM size bore. So this is a 86 millimeter bore, and it has a little O-ring, so it seals it all nicey nice.
What's going on here? I noticed that those two seats look different.
Well, this is for an upcoming video where we have, we're going to do the stock size valve. We put a valve job on it. We have a stock valve job, and then we are going to put the 2JZ GTE valve, which is a 1.5 millimeter oversized. We're going to flow test them all against each other in a future video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and press that little notification button so you can see it for yourself. As with all Toyotas, they have 3 different exhaust ports, and we are going to only flow the straight ports in each head, so they both have the clear advantage over the dogleg ports. Up first, VVTI. That was a turd, just like I remember it. Now, because it's a turd, I'm still waiting for this thing to woo me, and I haven't been wooed yet. I'm hoping that the non-VVTI head is going to be everything everybody's telling me about, and I'm going to be like, wow, that's the one for you. It doesn't really do anything above 10 millimeter lift. Well, actually, it doesn't do anything above, I think it was like 250 lift. It kind of stays linear, and you only have 10 millimeters. Oh, we only floated up to 10 millimeter because, well, most cams for this head are only at 10 millimeter. All right, now we're going to do the non-VVTI head, and what I quickly learned was that although all 3 exhaust ports are different, obviously I didn't look at it before, I could put it on the flow bench, and there is no really straight port, and so I just picked the biggest one to give it its biggest advantage. That was a little bit better. Let's go over the numbers. All right, guys, you're right. The non-VVTI head is, or does flow better, but it's not gangbusters. I mean, the flow chart does look better. Actually, they kind of look the same graph, but when you look at the actual numbers, you'll see that we are like 9 to 13 CFM difference between the VVTI head and the non-VVTI head. Is it gangbusters? No, but it is better just flowing wise. Now, in my opinion, the exhaust port, I like the VVTI head more than the non-VVTI head because the VVTI is straight and they're all pretty much the same size. Let's take a look. Starting with the VVTI head that was in our last video, the exhaust ports are small, and there's a difference in shape. Now, most of these ports are the same size, they just go in different directions. But when you go over to the non-VVTI, the non-VVTI is 3 different size ports. So the center one's a small one, and then you have the 2 outers that are the same size, but they go in different directions. One thing I noticed right away was the bore does not, or the chamber does not look like the same. in either head, and so I threw a caliper on it, and real quick you see 3,100, and this one is 3,300. So totally different bore sizes, and that will affect flow. Now, I don't know the actual size of the chambers. I did not look that up prior to this video, but I'm sure some of you guys know this answer, and you can tell me in the comments. I'd like to know what's the differences in the actual chamber size. And they have the same size valves, so it's a 30 millimeter exhaust valve and a 32 millimeter intake valve, but we're just concentrating on the exhaust here. They have the same valve, just different size chamber, different size port. So I had a customer come over here the other day, and he was telling me basically, because I've been asking these guys to come in, and he said it was the sound that really drew him to the 1JZ, or doing the 1.5 JZ. And I get you. So I am still searching for this answer. I'm still waiting for this head to woo me. We're going to do some other testing, see if we can pick it up. But my synopsis is that this GE head, the VVTI GE head, is still the better buy if you're going to get either head, if you're going to start over. So if you're going to buy an exhaust manifold, an intake manifold, if you're all right with that, and you want to make over 700, this would be still your guy. I've been loving the feedback we're getting on this particular subject. So tell me I'm an idiot. Tell me what you want to see. I'd love to hear from you. And let's keep this going. I said we're going to do more tests. We're going to put oversized valves in the intake side. We're going to see if we can pick that up and make it maybe flow more than this guy. We'll have to see. Toodles.